Good evening. We got anybody else that wants to sing or would like to play the piano or play guitar or click your fingers that I need to add to my list that you didn't tell me about it yet? We're going to begin with a hymn song. If you'll look under the seat in front of you, there's a red book that is our hymnals. Most of the time we have the words up on the screen. We don't tonight. So we're going to be following is page 544. And we're going to do verses 1, 2, and 4.
Oh, you're going to get them that side. Okay. It's good to see from that
I
side.
might have to put them down here. Page 544. And please stand. Redeemed, how I love to proclaim it. Redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Redeemed through His infinite mercy. His child and forever I am. Redeemed, 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 redeemed. Redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Redeemed, redeemed. His child and forever I am. Redeemed and so happy in Jesus. No language my rapture can tell. I know that the light of His presence with me doth continually dwell. Redeemed, 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 redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Redeemed, 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 redeemed. His child and forever I am. Verse 4. I know I shall see Him, His beauty, the King in whose law I delight, whose lovingly guardeth my footsteps, and giveth the songs in the night. Redeemed, 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 redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Redeemed, 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 redeemed. His child and forever I am.
Can I go get my words? Yeah.
You may be seated. We're going to start. Marlene's going to do a solo. I know y'all haven't heard her do a solo in a while, but she had to run and go get her words. So if you come up and think, okay, I've decided I'm going to sing, we can always add you somewhere in there. So let me know if you think about it.
Pulpit mic or one of these? This is my favorite song. It just means so much to me. I heard it when I was very young and finally found the words to it. But it explains Jesus. It explains God. And in a world that is so unsure, this makes me feel sure. He was the Creator.
whoever comes to use this one, remember it has an own switch. But you need to adjust it, it's feeding back. She'll have to come sing that one Sunday for us, because that's a do-over. We didn't hear half of it as well as it should have. We'll make sure we tell her to turn the mic on. We've got Miss Georgia and those and her family. Y'all come do it. They're going to do 2 or 3 for us. Last time they did the whole show for us.
I don't want the bad mic. I need it.
It's on.
This one on? Yeah. Hope you enjoy the songs. Can you hear it? Ready?
I feel the touch of hands so kind and tender. They're leading me in paths that I stride. I'll have no fear, for Jesus walks beside me. For I'm sheltered in the arms of God. So let the storms rage high, the dark clouds rise. They don't worry me, for I'm sheltered safe within the arms of God. He walks with me, and naught of earth shall harm me. For I'm sheltered in the arms of God. Soon I shall hear the voice of heaven's call me. Come home, my child. It's the last mile you must cross. I'll fall asleep and wake in God's sweet heaven. For I'm sheltered in the arms of God. So let the storms rage high, the dark clouds rise. They don't worry me, for I'm sheltered safe within the arms of God. He walks with me, and not earth shall harm me. For I'm sheltered in the arms of God. For I'm sheltered in the arms of God.
Thank you. These are old songs, of course, because I'm old. But I enjoy the words, and the words mean a lot to us. You know, So listen to them. Things that I love and hold dear to my heart are just borrowed. They're not mine at all. Jesus only lets me use them to brighten my life. So remind me, dear Lord. Roll back the curtains of memories now and then. Show me where you brought me from and where I could have been. Remember that I'm human, and humans, they forget. So remind me, dear Lord. Nothing good have I done to deserve God's own Son. I'm so unworthy of the scars in His hands. Yet He chose the road to Calvary to die in my place. Why He loves me, I just can't understand. Roll back the curtains of memories now and then. Show me where you brought me from and where I could have been. But remember that I'm human, and humans, they forget. So remind me, dear Lord. So remind me, dear Lord. We are going to try a new one. And the title of it is The God Who Stays. You know, there's nothing we can do to run Him off. And He stays no matter what bad day we having or good day or whatever. He stays with us.
If I were you, I would have given up on me by now. I would have labeled me a lost cause, 'cause I feel just like a lost cause. If I were you, I would have turned around and walked away. I would have labeled me beyond repair, 'cause I feel like I'm beyond repair. Oh, but somehow you don't see me like I do. Somehow you're still here. You're the God who stays. You're the God who stays. You're the one who runs in my direction. When the whole world walks away, you're the God who stands with wide open arms. And you tell me nothing I have ever done can separate my heart from the God who stays. I used to hide every time I thought I let you down. Always thought I had to earn my way, but I'm learning you don't work that way. 'Cause somehow you don't see me like I do. Somehow you're still here. You're the God who stays. You're the God who stays. You're the one who runs in my direction. When the whole world walks away, you're the God who stands
wide open arms, and you tell me nothing I have ever done can separate my heart from the God who stays.
My shame
Can't separate,
my guilt,
can't separate,
my past,
can't separate. I'm yours forever.
my sin,
Can't separate,
my scars,
can't separate,
my failure,
can't separate. I'm yours forever. No enemy can separate. No power of hell can take away. Your love for me will never change. I'm yours forever. You're the God who stays. You're the God who stays. You're the one who runs in my direction. When the whole world walks away, you're the God who stands with wide open arms. And you tell me nothing I have ever done can separate my heart from the God who stays. You're the God who stays. You're the one who runs in my direction. When the whole world walks away, you're the God who stands with wide open arms. And you tell me nothing I have ever done can separate my heart from the God who stays.
We're going to ask you to join us again, if you'll stand and sing page 301, verse 1, 2, and 5. And let's give Miss Gwen a hand for stepping in and playing for us. I am be seated. And we're going to ask Miss Gwen to play us a solo on the piano. She's been working hard, practicing. She comes up here every day to practice, and we appreciate that for her to step in when we need someone. So she's going to do us a solo. Now we got a couple of numbers from Terry Thomas.
Jesus is the answer for the world today. Above him there's no other. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the answer for the world today. Above him there's no other. Jesus is the way. In Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6 says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not to thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So if that is what you believe, and truly believe it, then ask yourself this question. Why should I feel discouraged? And why should the shadows come? Why should my heart be lonely and long for heaven and home? For Jesus is my portion, my constant friend is he. For his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. So I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free, for his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. Let not your heart be troubled. His tender words I hear, and resting on his goodness, I lose my doubts and fears. Though by the path he leadeth, but one step that I may see, for his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. So I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free, for his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. Whenever I am tempted, whenever clouds arise, when songs give place to sighing, when hope within me dies, I draw the closer to him. From fear he sets me free, for his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he cares for me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he cares for me. Now, since he cares for me, and I know it, then I have an obligation to do one other thing. I'll tell the world that I'm a Christian. I'm not ashamed his name to bear. I'll tell the world that I'm a Christian. I'll take him with me anywhere. I'll tell the world how Jesus saved me and how he gave me a life brand new. And if you trust him, I know that he will give you all that he gave me. I'll tell the world that he's my Savior. No other one could love me so. My life, my all, is his forever. And where he leads me, I will go. And if you think about it, you'll do this. I'll tell the world that he is coming. It may be near or far away, but we must live as if it's coming would be tomorrow or today. For when he comes and life is over, for those who love him, there's more to be. Eyes have never seen the wonders that he's preparing for you and me. Oh, tell the world that you're a Christian. Be not ashamed his name to bear. Oh, tell the world that you're a Christian, and take him with you everywhere, because Jesus is the answer for the world today. Jesus is the answer for the world today. Above him there's no other.
We're waiting on Doug, as y'all can tell.
Crippled man tonight.
He's had a rough day. In case most of you don't know, he has been in the bed for 3 months with a pull muscle strain is what the doctors are calling it, but they really don't know what his problem is, other than he's got a bad back as it is, but this is something new that they can't figure out what's going on.
Wart under the bottom of her foot.
And she's got what?
Wart under the bottom of her foot.
That thing hurts. Yeah, it hurts.
And I just got to listen to him.
She does a good job.
We're ready, Mike.
Before salvation in a far and distant land, 2 rusty nails pierced 2 precious hands. There a man named Jesus for silver was sold on an old rugged cross. Love story was told. Oh, oh, what a story. I love you was written in blood. Rivers of mercy were flowing between 2 thieves were the sun. The ransom was paid for every man's soul on an old rugged cross. The great love story was told. He cried, "It is finished." And the world heard the sound, marking the beginning as his blood touched the ground. A master plan for living, Mount Calvary engraved such expressions of love is salvation today. Oh, oh, what a story. I love you was written boundless fountain of love. The ransom was paid for every man's soul on an old rugged cross. The great love story was told. Oh, the greatest love story is the old rugged cross. Amen.
This has always been one of the church favorite. We didn't do it that often, but Doug didn't ever want to do it as much. I don't know why. I don't know why we listened to him anyway, so we didn't listen to him tonight. Yeah, it has a little bit longer intro. I forgot.
Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up off of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Well, meet me, Jesus, meet me in the middle of the air. I'm gonna rise to meet my Lord, gonna say goodbye down here. Well, I look way over yonder. What do you think I see? I see a band of angels, Lord, they're coming after me. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up out of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down.
Well, go down yonder, Gabriel, put your foot on the land and see. Don't blow that trumpet, Gabriel, until you hear from me. While I'm going down to the river, on my knees down in the sand, I'm gonna holler high hosannas when I reach that promised land.
Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up off of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. You can take me out to the graveyard, you can lay my body down, but on that resurrection morning I'm coming out of the ground. Well, meet me, Jesus, meet me in the middle of the air. I'm gonna rise to meet my Lord, gonna say goodbye down here. And ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, gonna get up off of the ground. Ain't no grave gonna hold my body down.
Now we know why Doug don't like singing. He forgets to when he's supposed to sing. When he's sick, you know, we can just boss him around. He can't say too much.
Well, like a lamb led to the slaughter, Jesus never opened his mouth. From the trial to the crucifixion and to the grave that was laid out. After 3 days in the garden tomb, I could hear the angels sing. As the lamb came forth as a lion, and the lion came with the king. No, you won't
Find him again at the whipping post, standing there so meek.
No,
He won't be nailed to a rugged cross, through his hands and through his feet. There'll never be another Calvary, 'cause he don't have to prove one thing.
That day the lamb became the lion,
And the lion became the king.
Now this is when Doug usually dances. Gives him a part in there to dance, and he doesn't take advantage.
Well, Jesus left his splendor to live on earth with man. By most he was rejected because he came forth as a lamb. But the day is soon approaching that every eye shall see the Lamb in the Lion of Judah has been crowned the King of Kings. No, you won't find him again at the whipping post, standing there so meek. No, he won't be nailed to a rugged cross through his hands and through his feet. There'll never be another Calvary, 'cause he don't have to prove one thing. That day the Lamb became the Lion, and the Lion became the King. No, you won't find him again at the whipping post, standing there so meek. No, he won't be nailed to a rugged cross through his hands and through his feet. There'll never be another Calvary, 'cause he don't have to prove one thing. That day the Lamb became the Lion, and the Lion became the King. That day the Lamb became the Lion, and the Lion became the King. He's the King of Kings. He's the King of Kings. He's the King of Kings. Lord, I got the dry mouth too.
This was one featured, Marlene, that we didn't do often, but the words are just so beautiful, and we're going to try it. This will kind of be our invitational song. This is our last song if you want to come down. But just listen to the words it's saying. It's just beautiful. It's number 2. Wasn't that number 1? Try the next song then.
We'll know when we hear it.
See why we don't do it often. What's number 1 then? Nope. You must have skipped it.
You played it, didn't you? Wait.
There you go.
That's it. What number is that?
Lord, sometimes I feel the weight of every trial. So I count the cost and trust you as your child. I saw your crown of thorns and how you gladly wore it. Every cross I bear, I'm stronger for it. Make me blind that I might see. Make me lame that I might praise you from my knees. Let me hunger, let me thirst until your word is all I need. 'Cause when I'm weak, I'm stronger for it. Lord, when the way gets hard and you show me how to follow your footsteps and cast away my doubt. I saw your temptation and how you stood before it. Yes, I'm tempted too, but I'm stronger for it. Make me blind that I might see. Make me lame that I might praise you from my knees. Let
Let me hunger, let me thirst until your word is all I need. 'Cause when I'm weak, I'm stronger for it. Let me shine over Bethlehem. Let me be the trumpet sounding out your name. Let me be the burning bush in the desert sand. Show me your glory and hide me from my shame. Make me blind that I might see. Make me lame that I might praise you from my knees. Let me hunger, let me thirst until your word is all I need. 'Cause when I'm weak, I'm stronger for it.
Thank you for being here. We'll let the pastor come up and close in prayer for us.
Thank you for the words you give us, Lord. We just thank you for the music. That we all just go our separate